Good morning, students. Hope you all doing well. Today I am going to teach you English reader of class 5, lesson 10, Black Beauty. Now let's know about the chapter Black Beauty. The story is narrated in the first person as an autobiographical memoir told by the titular horse named Black Beauty, beginning with his carefree days as a foal on an English farm with his mother, to his difficult life pulling cabs in London, to his happy retirement in the country. In this, Black Beauty narrates his own story. The first place he can remember was a large pleasant meadow with a fount of clear water in it. Some shady trees leaned over it, rushes and water lilies grew at the deep end. Over the hedge on one side we looked into a ploughed field, and on the other we looked over a gate at our master's house, which stood by the roadside. In the daytime I ran by my mother's side, and at night I laid down close to her. When it was hot, we used to stand by the pond in the shade of the trees. When it was cold, we had a nice warm shed near the plantation. As soon as I was old enough to stay on my own, my mother used to go out to work in the daytime and come back in the evening. There were 6 young colts in the meadow besides me. They were older than I was. Some were nearly as large as grown-up horses. I used to run with them. We had a great fun. We used to canter round and round in the field as hard as we could go. Sometimes we had a rather rough play, for the colts would bite and kick as well as gallop. One day there was a good deal of kicking. My mother whinnied to me to come to her, and then said, "I wish you pay attention to what I am going to say." So students, in this, Black Beauty describes his first home. He recalls the meadow in which he lived with his mother and drank her milk. Eventually, as he got older, he was able to eat grass, and his mother went off during the day to work. He recalls the other colts who played with him. They were often rough and kicked. His mother lectured him and told him the other colts were cart horses and brought up to be rougher. He, on the other hand, his mother told him, was brought up to be well-mannered like her and his father and grandparents. In this, the colts that lived here are very good, but some of them have not learned manners. Your father has a great name. For 2 years, your grandfather won the Newmarket Race Cup. Your grandmother had the sweetest temper of any horse I ever know. And you have never seen me kick or bite. I hope you will grow up gentle and good and never learn bad ways. Do your work with good will Lift your feet up well when you trot and never bite or kick even in play. So, this is the advice given by the Black Beauty's mother to Black Beauty. He was told by his mother to be well-mannered and gentle like his father and grandparents. So in this slide, Black Beauty told about his master. He said, "I have never forgotten my mother's advice. Our master was very fond of my mother because she was wise and good. Her name was Duchess, but our master called her Pet. Our master gave us good food, good lodging, and kind words. He spoke as kindly to us as he did to his little children. He was a good man. We all liked him very much, and my mother was devoted to him. When she saw him at the gate, she would neigh with joy and trot up to him. He would pat and stroke her and say, 'Well, old pet, how is your little colt today?' Then he would give me a piece of bread, which was very good. He often brought a carrot for my mother. All the horses would come to him, but I think we were his favorites. My mother always took him to town in a light gig." So, in this slide, the master was kind to Black Beauty, whom he called a darky because of his dull black color, and to his mother, Duchess, whom he called Pet. Their master gave them good food and good lodging, and sometimes gave them bread and the carrot to eat. And this all shows the love of master towards them. So, in this slide, there was a bluff boy Dick, who sometimes came into our field to pluck blackberries from the hedge. When he had eaten all he wanted, he would have what he called fun with the colts, throwing stones and sticks at them to make them gallop. The stones often hurt us. One day, he was at his cruel game when the master came to the next field. As Dick did not know that he was being watched by the master, he continued throwing stones at us. The master jumps over the hedge in a snap and went up to Dick. "Bad boy," he scolded. "Bad boy to chase the colts. I shall not want you on my farm again." So, his master, scared of a plowboy named Dick, who used to pelt the colts with the sticks and stones, and this made Dick not to come again over the farms because he was scolded by the master. And the master fired Dick, and now the horses were well treated by a man named Old Daniel. The master sent Dick away, so he never saw him again. Old Daniel, the man who looked after the horses, was told to look after us, since he was just as kind and gentle as our masters, and we all were very comfortable and happy with old Daniel. So this is the story of Black Beauty, and now I hope you all understood the chapter completely. So students, I hope you all understood the chapter completely. Now there is exercise, reference to contest, to understand the chapter more clearly. The first place I can remember was a large pleasant meadow with a pond of clear water in it. Some shady trees leaned over it, rushes and water lilies grew at the end. Now, first question related to this reference to contest. Did Black Beauty like the meadow? How do we know? Yes, Black Beauty liked the meadow, as we see Black Beauty and other cats enjoy playing in the meadow. Second question, what could Black Beauty see from the meadow? Black Beauty could see the bluff field on one side and his master's house on the other side. Question number 3, what did the Black Beauty do in the meadow? Black Beauty used to play with other cats and he used to run with the other cats. So students, do complete your all exercise given in the PDF in your school portal, in your notebooks. Write the word meanings from the books in your notebooks and learn the chapter thoroughly. And if you have any doubt, any query, please do comment in the comment box and let me know about it. Thank you.